Are you Discord streaming it?
Yeah.
Are you already live? Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, I can't show the draft, but.
All right, they're drafting. Let's get it.
Draft.
Everybody, it's a rel opening rel ban. Seraphine ban. Pretty normal stuff so far.
Like Seraphine.
Are you streaming?
I think so. I'm on Twitch, no? Check.
Yeah, Brian's streaming on Twitch. They're just doing the draft lol. Did they put the spectator link in general? I don't think. Did they? No, they didn't.
I
They
just
didn't
got out
put
of the lobby. It's fine. Just on
Okay,
a vibe ban. Oh, it's because it's Barry Allen. Yeah. Oh.
Huh.
The Ona ban. But that means Heckroom is still up. Are they going to first pick Heckroom and Good Boys? I don't think. Does Meteos really play that much Heckroom?
Yeah,
Wait, do we have the Bubble Tea League stream on or no?
Yeah,
I think
we're on. Live?
Wait,
Are you streaming it?
Yeah, it's live to me.
Are you already live on Twitch?
Yeah,
Live?
I'm watching it on Twitch.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They also left Kane, Lilia, and Udiro.
Wait, it's offline now.
Well, they grabbed Heckroom first, so.
It's
They're
live.
not
Okay,
freaking
yeah.
Kane.
Kanye.
Charlie? Is Charlie even playing?
Olaf. Barry Allen on Olaf. Have you ever seen Barry Allen play Olaf, Teddy? You ever seen Jeff play Olaf?
About to see it.
Wow, that is a really early Vladimir pick.
That's a mid?
Wait,
Who's mid?
it's Nick mid, Chill Wang top, most likely. But
Yeah.
Nick, a lot of his picks are up. Why would, I think that might be a Chill Wang pick. But if it's Chill Wang pick, that is so abusable by Steven's entire champion pool.
Maybe they're doing it as
I
flex.
mean, maybe.
Oh no.
But
It
it's
was a
not something-
weekly gift sub. I would have to give more subs to be #1 again.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And there's Kaisa, Oriana. Kaisa, Heckroom, Oriana is pretty typical stuff right now. Signaling a little bit of dive. Yeah, it's a pretty normal comp. Still really sketchy on this Vladimir pick. We'll see. Alistar,
How?
not a terrible pick. And they get the thing that combos best with Kaisa after Rel and the Yona are already gone off the board anyway. So
Anonymous.
if you're, yeah, I think they should ban it. No, if you're second breakfast, you probably think, okay, let's get rid of all the tank boys and get rid of Nihilus. I mean, they get the Aatrox off the board here, but we can sort by support. We should have an overlay for this middle thing later. I mean, what are the viable supports left up for Kaisa? There's like Galio, Nautilus, Set. Those are like
I
the,
feel like
the ones
Set
that are
is kind of
combos.
awkward too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably ban.
Probably Nautilus.
I'd ban Galio here, to be honest. I think Nautilus is not as good as
Did
Galio
you
in this
even
comp.
play Galio, or you just mean like for mid or support?
Oh, for support, but I don't know. But then again, it's Asian problems. I don't know if she plays Morgana or something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think she
maybe.
plays Enchanters, so.
Yeah, so I don't know. Sewer ban. Sewer is a pretty good ban, actually. Pretty good for the comp. Ari ban. So they're thinking also Vladimir's probably top. We'll see if they change up that paradigm a little bit. Ezreal pick and the Kaisa. It's pretty not very good in the Kaisa, to be honest. But Ezreal Alistar is also a really awkward lane that I don't know if I would run.
That's the last Shyvana.
Yeah.
He's the Kaisa player.
Yep. I wonder what I would have run in this team, to be honest. But,
His AD.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if they, assuming they had the entirety of like the champion pool available to them, I think I would run like Callista here or something. Probably Callista.
By Callista.
Super good into this comp. Hard to dive. Callista, really. She plays and combos well with Alistar and Vladimir and Olaf, the entire crew. I don't know. I think Callista's a pretty good pick, but I don't know if he plays it or anything.
Yeah.
Like everything that's left, I would probably pick Callista. But I don't know how many people in BTL even play Callista, to be honest.
It's like Brennan
Yeah.
and Nick Mead played a little Callista.
Mm.
Don't know who else. I feel like Callista's hard.
Yeah. Kai'Sa Lulu bot lane. But Ezreal Alistar can't really punish it very hard, so it's fine. Wukong on the top side. So it is a Vladimir mid and a Maokai top.
So
Pretty.
does Maokai into Vlad look? Not Vlad, into Wukong look like?
Maokai to Wukong? I don't know. Anybody play top lane more than me? My least played role. I don't really know what the fuck that looks like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, no. We are. Wait, are you R, Brian?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hello.
Alright.
Oh yeah, we got the new. Well, I guess not new. We got the big overlay now.
Big.
Yeah. Yeah, for a second I thought the Maokai was Jesse, so I thought Jesse was in this game.
I'm not ubiquitous.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
I want
I don't know. This draft was really
I'll
weird, I
beat
think.
it out
How
of
do you
you.
feel about the Vlad pick early for
Let me get
me?
in there.
Pretty
Well,
troll.
I mean swap. I guess swap pick.
I mean, it's pretty troll, I think, either way. I would have done it, but...
I must not fall.
I don't know. It's just a weird comp from SB. I don't think, like, the GB comp is perfect either. Like, the Lulu's kind of weird and stuff like that, but, like, you know, I still think it works better. They're gonna dive real hard with the
There's
Wukong.
enough dive for
Wukong Hecarim.
Kai'Sa.
Yeah, lots of dive for Kai'Sa.
And plus to keep up with Lulu later.
Right, and if you're running Lulu, Kai'Sa, it's not a great lane with a lot of prio. There's a lot of death
No.
that could happen. But I also
With
think
the
Ezreal Alistar, yeah, don't punish it hard enough.
Mhm.
So I don't think that it was a good draft. I don't know. They don't have like the prio to play with this comp. Like Olaf is gonna want to do stuff, but I mean I don't know. Maybe somebody says something different about the Maokai matchup against Wukong, but it doesn't seem like you would have a lot of prio on Maokai. And so I don't know. And then I know Vladimir and Orianna is pretty easy for Orianna. You just poke him over and nobody can't do anything about it. And so like
It's just
I don't know. They just have prio kind of all over the board. I think it's gonna be an uphill battle for SB from the start. I guess given that maybe if you get late you can do some damage. Like Maokai's gonna be a mega tank. Vladimir plus Ezreal can do a lot of damage, but even so, like it's not like GB falls off like too hard or anything like that. They can still get backline really easily, which is the most important thing. And then Kai'Sa should be able to
With the
shoot.
ball combo and
Yeah.
Kai'Sa just goes back.
There's Lulu there and everything. I don't know.
What in the world? What's wrong?
Maybe you can make the argument that SB outscales, but it just takes a while.
After a long time.
Hey, what's going on?
But yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Just GB's draft just looks a lot cleaner. Even if it's not perfect, it's a lot cleaner and more cohesive for sure.
Would you just swap like Lulu for somebody to make it the most cohesive?
Probably. But I mean, I think that might be a champ pool issue or something. So
Right.
I think Lulu Kai'Sa's a really, really weird lane.
yeah, it's really weird. Doesn't really make sense. But I mean, yeah, I don't think Ezreal Alistar can really fuck with it too much, right? So I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know Nick was playing in this season.
Amory in the chat is talking about she's the best jungler in BTL. And then throwbacks to the season 4 where she played Evelyn jungle in that one game. And I did. Oh no, that was depressing. Amory, we're just
What?
gonna agree to forget that.
Don't think about it.
Wait, can I make polls in chat as a moderator?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Oh, as a mod, I'm not sure.
I don't know how to do it.
I can make a poll. I'll do it in a second. I just need to copy paste this.
This is the poll. Which game was cringier? Anne-Marie's Evelyn game, Anne-Marie's Akali game.
Alright, did you figure out how to do the
Can
poll?
I answer both?
I don't know. I don't know how to make the poll.
Then you go to this one, I think. There we go. Okay. Okay, what should the question for the poll be? Who will win? Do this on 2 minutes.
You making the poll to see who you think is gonna win?
Who will win? Yeah. 2-minute poll. There we go.
I'm just amazed to see Will's not playing a split pusher.
Me too.
All right, boys. This game looks like it's gonna be good. We got a good match. Second breakfast and the good boys. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen in this bot lane as a ADC player. See how Alki fares.
Yeah, Alki fares. More like see how the last Shyvana fares. He's the rookie. Hopes and dreams of SB rely on him.
I've been playing a couple games with the last Shyvana. I have confidence. I have confidence in the Dan/Shyvana lane.
Make it a data frame.
Misa's in the chat. Misa, you think there'll be a jungle diff this game? Well, the thing is, Olaf just doesn't have prio lanes to work with, though. I don't know how. I think Olaf can't really impose his will if he doesn't have prio lanes to work with. Press the in-game button sometimes it's slow. There we go.
Let's just do that. That's
Looking at all the runes, everything looks pretty normal. What's the button for all like the timers and shit?
Oh.
No, the timers, the objective timers. I don't know the button. I just turned them on.
You have to press. I don't know the exact button, but you have to press I and then turn it on. I don't remember the exact button.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Did we do the poll? Where's the poll? Right now it's 50-50. 2 votes GB, 2 votes SB. Stop the count. The count has stopped though.
Ezreal opening tier in lane. I really don't know how I feel about that. We'll get some analyst opinions on that, but like, how do you guys feel about a tier start here? Because I think tier start is good in a lot of situations, but not when you're in a lane that wants to try to get prio. Trying to just get Duran.
Too slow.
Yeah, it's too slow in a game like this where you want to have some junk potential, take control of lane at least somewhat. Why to
That was a lot of all
so,
chatting.
so greedy.
Hmm.
What's that? I didn't even notice. Oh yeah,
doing
good
a
luck, have
vote.
fun, man. I don't know about
Strikes.
that.
Every single one of them.
But yeah, I don't know. It just feels like a greedy start from the tier start.
Being down the bushes.
He on the Ori.
Some good poke made by Aoki and Angela.
Level 2 like Steven going for a trade. Wasn't actually that positive for him.
Mm-mm. The minions were able to offset that.
Wow.
Really impressed in how aggressive these top laners are. I'm really happy for that.
Both junglers. Pretty normal start. Looks like a 5 camp so far. But actually, no, Hecarim's just doing full clear. So you have the Olaf also mirrors the full clear, or you guys 5 camp to 5 camp to what's it called? Crab? Looks like it is 5 camp to crab. Oh, they both 5 camp except Meteos didn't do Gromp. But let's see. The prio clearly belongs to GB and top lane. I think if they fight for this crab, it's gonna be a scrappy one. But GB should have prio roam. But mid actually, not about even, but Kiwi's angled inappropriately for this play. But ooh, should get some poke in. It looks like the crab is just gonna go over to GB.
Brian or anybody, do you have any like information on QG versus Yo Betty White, like skill wise, how the matchup should play out?
How the matchup should play out? I mean, Ori should win this matchup. Yeah, you just whack them a bunch of whenever you take Scorch and destroy him. Shouldn't be able to farm him very well into Oriana. But, you know, depends. See how it actually goes. Oh, wow!
Yeah,
Is that a solo?
Ooh.
Oh, darn, he did.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, he might die actually.
Oh, he might. Yeah, he's gonna die. The minions are
it's
gonna kill him.
Oh, he's alive.
Oh my god. We missed, boys.
Oh.
I mean, what was really positive turned really negative when he flashed, took a ton of minion damage, had to back, and then TP back in lane. He could've just chilled. Oh? Oh, there's Molly. Oh, this is gonna be real bad for Dan, maybe.
Oh, no, I think. Oh, no.
Got a flash.
Oh, right, flash.
Meteos taking some damage back. Alright. I mean, but it was just a free flash though, no? Ghost on
Yeah,
Hecarim doesn't matter
just
nearly as much as
flash.
Flash on Alistar. At least he has Hex Flash to make up for some of the playmaking deficit, but... Steven trying his luck again. He's just not having the greatest time in these trades.
Isn't he newer to top? Or,
Steven?
yeah.
No way, he's a top lane main.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
would. Whenever I play with him, he's always mid.
What?
He's a top lane main. Plays some
I
lane.
did not know that.
I mean, he plays a lot of solo lane in general.
Gotcha.
And back in the day, he also used to be an ADC main.
Didn't we all?
Yeah, a lot
At
of
least
us.
I did.
I got a lot of us, me too. Our peak
No, I
ranks
thought
are both
Cho'Gath
ADCs,
was the
but-
coolest.
Or as ADC players. Maybe we just can't keep up with the young blood with fast fingers and ADC anymore. You know? Oh, interesting trades. I mean, the wave is too big for Steven to continue. Wow, and that sapling, that was a really good trade. Will is like kind of running this right now. Imagine what this would have looked like if Will actually got that solo kill. Or at least reset there and, you know, was able to call the wave and just play it out like that and force the teleport earlier without burning his own. I don't know. Could be a different complexion for this game. Yopi White is getting poked by the Orianna as he should be, but not enough, and he's actually leading CS anyway, so it's a pretty good look for Vladimir so far. As much as we didn't like the blind Vladimir pick, you know, it's not working out terribly or anything. But we'll have to see in mid-game fights and stuff like that, like how this goes.
Charlie?
Oh,
Charlie has no flash.
Yeah, he's an high.
Oh.
Goes over to the Hecarim, and it's a pretty good gank.
That's pretty late. Oh.
It's a combo.
Pretty late first blood.
Oh, they just baited them. Ezreal going in
It's
hard
a trap!
in the paint.
Oh, can they kill them?
Can't get him. The TP back here. Yui with the TP is kind of random though. And she also has no mana. Oh, that is pretty awkward. If she's just gonna back, she's gonna soak a little XP, back and walk all the way back and let Nick free farm. Look at the CS now in mid. It's gonna get bigger and bigger like this. Okay, I mean, so far, even with the death in top lane, you know, SB is still in a pretty good spot. Like, you do have the Vladimir that's just kind of farming for free. Ezreal, even though they started tier, you know, kind of a greedy start, but it's working out. Oh no, but Will's gonna meet his maker soon. Oh, and he's done. The Q's gonna give him extra range on his whack. And this game, this could get a little out of control. That gank was kind of everything. The cold wave into the Hecarim gank kind of just swung the entire top to the side of the map. It looked like Will had so much control for so much of this game. You know, that almost solo kill that he like ended up like getting pretty hypey for and not finishing off. That's gonna, you know, if that didn't happen, I don't think all this other stuff happens. Like he had wave control and it would have been like, oh no, Dan. How it feels to be on chartered internet sometimes.
Dan is just doing what I do every time I play Oddly Star.
Interesting. I mean, Kiyu is dead to right. He should have splashed, but he's dead to right. Wow. 6. I mean, Wukong can't 1v3 here. 1v4 even. Alistar's warming up. Last one's gonna be left alone to farm and, you know, doing a pretty good job of doing that. Even getting Pokken off the back of it. Gonna be a free Herald. Oh my god, you're trolling.
No.
Oh boy.
I
mean, that's like 100% gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing it out there. You know, you can definitely have people reset right now. I don't know why 4 people are feeding on it. But, I mean, overall, I mean, pretty sick play. Took back a lot. Got a Herald out of it. It's early enough in the clock where this Herald is definitely going to get some value plates. Are they just going to drop him in and give some plates over to Vladimir? Nope, they're going to hold on to it. Wonder where they go with it then.
Steven has pulled ahead by 20
okay.
CS.
Made up for his first combo. Oh no, but Meteos picking, oh, I think was the wrong target. I think he should have gone on Alistar, no? And whacked Alistar towards everybody else. Yeah, Alistar, even if he didn't have flash or anything, I think it was free if he went on Alistar.
Wait, did he flash at the start?
Yeah, he flashed to start it, right? And that was free if he just went on Alistar.
Z has the Herald.
Yeah, he picked up the
I
Herald.
didn't notice.
Saki ace. This CS deficit is disgusting. It's
Yeah.
because Will got frozen real hard. After all that stuff happened, Will had no sums left. Couldn't really do anything, just got frozen now. They were 44. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but at one point they were 44 CS to 44, and then it became 79 to 44. So at one wave freeze, like Barry Allen didn't break him out or anything like that. Maybe he was scared that like he would die or something like that, but they weren't able to really do anything. Oh. Oh no.
Oh my god.
That's a heartbreaker. That's a heartbreaker. But they lose the fight surely off the back. Ooh, Kiwi!
Oh, dang.
Big ol'.
That sucks.
I mean, that's definitely a tilter. That's a big tilter.
What were they supposed to do? Ward over the wall and have like Alistar and knock him out?
Maybe you could have, yeah. But I don't know if that
Idiots
would
took
have
the
been
most.
Would've
Idiots
been-
took the most satisfying one-way ticket.
I know he just ran straight in.
I don't know, sometimes it just be like that, you know? And that was one of those where it kind of just be like that. When he dashes in, it's unstoppable,
Yeah.
and he just wins a smite war. Like, sometimes it just be like that. Interesting. Oh, Alistar is gonna get chewed up. Surely. Oh, they don't even get one, and the TP is just gonna kill them both.
Oh my god.
That's a super aggressive play when you know the other top laner has TP. Your top laner just backed and got in the face and doesn't TP to match. I mean, it's just really aggressive when you don't have the resources to do that.
Buddy, come here. What is going on?
Oh. Revenge King though. Pick up your axe, bro. Okay, well. Whatever. WQ into the wall?
There
Just
he
W
is.
him then.
Yeah.
Oh, just walks up and hits him. I guess he didn't have a combo, but nice. Take back from SP. Still a pretty close game. And I mean, you do have a Vladimir on this team that's actually pretty farmed. Like, there is a lot of late game on your team, for what it's worth. You need the Maokai to be kind of big, so he doesn't just melt instantly. But other than that, I mean, at least you have Vladimir. Ezreal isn't like ahead necessarily, but he's in an okay position. Like, SB still has signs of, you know, still have a beating pulse at least.
They got first tower.
Yeah.
They
Still have a beating pulse. I mean, they're up in gold, and they got farm on the right people, right?
No, they got farm on the right, one of the right people, right?
I mean,
Vladimir, that's it.
Ezreal has 2 kills.
But I don't think like Ezreal, in terms of like what I need to be strong, I think you don't, like, Ezreal being strong is a nice thing to have, but I think you need Vladimir to be strong and you need Maokai to be strong. And I think Maokai
I mean,
being weak
Olaf is
bad.
pretty big too, right? He can bridge them into the mid game pretty well.
Into the mid game, yeah, but then he doesn't do anything in the late game against this comp. He just
Yeah, I
runs
think
out
with
of
the-
Orianna,
Yeah.
but it doesn't do anything
No, I
about
mean,
like Kai'Sa.
no disagreement, but it's not like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're in a bad spot right now.
I mean, I don't
With the
think they're
GB
good
comp,
spot either,
Kai'Sa's
though.
automatically scarier than Ezreal.
I wish I could have seen that
Oh no.
fight between the Olaf and the Wukong. Because I don't know when he used it, but if he had used his Gordricker between the Wukong clone and the real Wukong, he heals double. It counts as a champion for that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they need to have Maokai of some strength, you know? Like, right now he's paper, and if he's paper, that means this Wukong can honestly just run back into go to that. Ooh, thank God for that.
And they're
Great.
Krug.
He saved his
Oh my
life.
god. That's spooky.
And I think the weirdest thing for me too, Adam, is like the power spikes of this SB comp just don't line up at all. Like,
Oh, for sure.
like Olaf and Ezreal do, I guess, but what does Vladimir do at that point in the game? He's not like particularly strong. Then by the time Vladimir is like your main carry, like Olaf is like, you know, dramatically weaker, especially against this comp. So like, I don't know. I wish there was more.
Oh, for sure.
Here. Yeah.
More what?
More. Of,
I
like,
also think GB's comp.
Power spike.
GB's team fight is a little easier to execute, I think.
Yeah, I mean it is, but I think that Steven will have trouble. I mean, obviously, like, you know, he's pretty good at League of Legends, but I think he'll have trouble translating his gold and his lead into like a convincing team fight win. They can just go all over the place. They can pool. They can jump back. They can ult.
Ezreal's not even.
Or he just does it right now and proves me wrong.
I mean, Ezreal's not even in that fight until the very end of it.
Like, GB has all the tools to get Kai'Sa into a fight.
Yeah, so that's true. And she did just pick up 2 kills and an assist.
And the sad part is, like, with Maokai being this ridiculously weak, like, you know, I think with the dive comp you're thinking, oh, let me just run past the Maokai, ignore him and kill his team and stuff like that, and like he'll try to peel for his team, all that stuff. You can't even do that. You don't run past him. You just one-shot him. He's so weak that anybody one-shots him right now. You can start your dive from the very start. You don't have to get perfect flanks right now if you're GB, because their tanks are so weak. So why do you even need a flank? You just walk around, or you just walk straight through them, spam your spells, and like Steven with this much strength just one-shots him anyway.
All tabs of the Discord stream does something weird, let me know.
Adam, you asked for
the camera got messed up just now. Oh, never mind.
Is it?
Oh,
okay.
Adam, you asked for the
pressed
Discord
off
link,
play.
and I think, you know, you said you found it,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I just want to put it out there that I think it was like B2 or B3 was, or no, B1, not B2, sorry, R1 or R2 was the Vladimir pick, so they picked it real early in the draft.
Yeah, I was interested in that, and then I was also interested
Last pick in the draft,
in why Second Breakfast didn't pick the Kai'Sa, because that's my understanding, is that that's their ADC is like one of their best champs. Not that I have played with them that much.
Yeah, and I mean, just last pick Maokai.
I've OP.GG stalked him, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of questionable things. Like last pick Maokai is pretty weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
They showed their entire comp, and then you're gonna use your last pick on a Maokai. Could it? I don't know.
They still banned Ari's second rotation.
Oh, they thought it was a flex top, I guess. But,
I guess.
oh, nobody got that cannon rip. Ezreal's still not in power spike, so how much gold does he have right now in the bank? Yeah, it's a decent amount. I wonder if he puts in. It's enough to power spike for sure. Oh, Interesting, but Steven actually didn't get prio targets with that ult.
Yeah.
Wait, this is actually gonna be a huge turn. Steven didn't get any prio targets.
Oh.
Oh. I mean, the Wukong's still alive, but not for long.
Clean up though, yeah.
No, he's alive still. I mean, overall, really good for second breakfast.
Are they there in here? They're too much.
Well, 11Zs.
And Kaiser's bouncing.
I think they were just on different pages that fight. I mean, Hecarim went into tower for the Ezreal, and then just had to walk out, then walk back in. And the rest of the team just did not follow.
Yeah, I mean, but the initiation was pretty sketchy, no? Like, what Wukong went
Oh
over the
no,
wall?
I don't think you go for that, but you know.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, well, I mean, the biggest thing is I think Wukong just burned his ult on like 2 tank boys. Like that was not the intended effect, you know. I honestly thought what was gonna happen was he was gonna like dash over the wall, clone, and then like flash ult on like a carry or something if you want that fight, or just like, I don't know, direct yourself there. But then I think he realized once he hit the people that he hit, he realized, wait, my team's a little too far, and I'm hitting targets that won't die. And at that point, I think you're right that the Hecarim, then they went off the, like, you know, the rails a little bit there. But it's just, that was a weird attempt at a fight in that moment. It felt like they were desperate, but I don't think they're desperate, you know? This team is like in a pretty good spot, so I don't think that was something they had to do. I think buy a little bit more time, find a better fight. I mean, that said, like, they're still ahead, still a good spot. Oh, nice ult. Oh, hello, Alistar? Oh, that is bad, that is bad. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. They're letting him reset his cooldowns. On Xiao Wang. Xiao Wang has ult.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean... Wait. Oh, Ezreal? Ezreal's dead though. Oh, but...
It took a while.
Yeah, it took a while. He only killed one.
That's what I'm saying, man. If it takes that long to get to the Ezreal and kill him,
Wait, no.
it's gonna be very hard for GB.
I mean, it was a little bit... I mean, it's pretty back and forth still. He can turn, can't he? Nope, nobody had ult. There was only a flash on.
Well,
Kai'Sa.
we're looking for Vlad to TP back into this fight,
yeah.
but I don't see the best TP ward. I guess the mid lane minions.
Oh, he's doing it.
Yeah, there he goes.
Wait, he's nuts.
Oh my God.
There's no
No, he's
real
not.
follow-up,
Look how
just
low
doing
they
it.
are. He's gonna be fast as
What,
fuck.
does he have ult? He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have flash. He doesn't have anything.
Not yet.
Okay, well.
I mean, it's dragon, yeah.
Yeah. I think the TP is still worth the dragon.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Ori ult was pretty good.
Oh my God, and this
like-
Charlie gets there.
Oh no, not again. He can't keep getting away with this.
Okay, yeah, he's too far.
I think there'd be some broken keyboards.
I think Steven needs to start on Ezreal though. You know, like I thought like
Yeah.
I think his angles have been a little weird, and Ezreal is living like that fight. Ezreal was able to output enough to where like Steven eventually got him, but it was like a little bit too late. They burned a lot of stuff on him. He died, and like that meant the fight wasn't terrible, but it was still a little wonky. Maybe if his team can help him get like better flank spots and stuff like that, like, you know, Steven can definitely one shot Ezreal if like he catches them out like fully unaware. That was an interesting ult.
I think with how the dance was going, maybe Steven could have gotten a push for bot lane and then made a flank play.
Maybe. Yeah, flank play is what you're looking for, probably, right?
Yeah. Because if they're not ready for Wukong, then, you know, they all get hit by the
Yeah,
Wukong.
I mean, I do think this is somewhat like a, you know, a symptom of their comp. Like, you're relying on Hecarim to start everything for you optimally, right? Like, in an optimal world, Hecarim starts so Steven can get the flank and then come in afterwards, like, when everybody's feared and, like, destroy the Ezreal. Yeah? And I think, like, without, like, a tank bot, like, a tank, like, support or something like that, without any other options other than Hecarim, I think Steven's just looking to, like, you know, make plays. And, like, I think, you know, that's fair. But I think somebody needs to step up and get him, like, good initiation so he can get good flank spots.
Right.
It's been pretty hard because like some of these Ori ults have been pretty chunk, but they're not really like what should happen in an optimal world for GB is like Hecarim comes in, everybody's feared, and with that, or like Wukong's invisible, starts pressing R, Ori ults on top of it. Like you wombo the crap out of them, right? That's the whole plan. I don't know, Lulu all on top of that, Kai'Sa diving, like that should be the play. But I don't think it's really happened. They ended up playing a lot of these fights like pretty front to back, but I mean you're pretty happy with that as a team with Ezreal and Vladimir to just straight, or like Maokai straight front to back them over and over.
Yep.
Oh.
Asian probably seems to be a little behind on the play.
Oh, he did.
Oh, that's a dead.
Oof, but that is a good engage onto the Ezreal.
Yeah.
And I think this could be a pretty easy Baron, I think. Maybe.
Maybe.
Immediately.
I don't think they're gonna opt for it.
Everyone's too close.
Would you have opted for it?
Maokai has TP.
I think I would have definitely tried for it because
Maybe a big
everyone on the blue team is still full health.
Yeah, I think I would have too. I mean, they're doing it now.
And then Steven's just.
Wait, Steven's actually getting destroyed.
It's a bad play.
Oh wow.
No, he's not picking up his. Well, he got it. He's not picking up his X's.
I mean, Nick wants some of this. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, nothing on top of it though.
Yeah.
I mean, did they start it now without Steven?
No way.
Damn.
Too strong.
I mean, they're all backing though.
Yeah, I mean, maybe actually if they stop a lot of
And
people.
they-
Wait, what is this?
Oh.
Oh. Oh, that's not gonna catch
That's
anybody.
too bad.
It's too slow. Plants aren't the fastest thing in the world. Oh wait. Wait, what?
Whoa!
That's fucking hilarious.
I got it.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's pretty
Wow.
strange.
That's pretty big.
Nah.
Dude, that traveled like the. Oh my god. It traveled halfway across the universe right there. This is creeping death like. I'm coming for you. What?
It's about like a Ornn ranged ultimate, I think.
I also want to say, did she have ult? Because, I mean, she has ult right now. I wonder if she had ult right
I don't
then.
know.
I mean, you probably live, no? Alki had heal. They were staying next to each other, right?
What do you
Did they
guys?
not expect any of that to happen? I don't know.
What do you guys think about the Vladimir build? Is this the right build? I mean, are any of the new items I forget what it's called, the movement speed item? Is that play or
what
is
is
just
it?
staying alive?
A Night
Always
Harvester?
play here.
No, it's called it's not Hot Night Horse. It's called the
Cosmic Drive?
Yeah, Cosmic Drive.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
is
I
that
mean-
the better one here? Or is this because he's just going
Well,
like
Cosmic Drive's
like
just a
kind of
legendary. No, it's not a. It's not anything.
yeah, but he's basically going to season 10 build here, right? Like
Yeah.
Rocket Belt, Zhonya's Death Cap. Is that the play or is there a
Well, I don't know about the Death Cap. Maybe the Cosmic Drive would have been better than the Death Cap. I think the genres is pretty like critical this game. I would have built that too.
because the dive the other team has?
Right. I mean, I don't know. I think Protobelt is pretty good though in terms of pure
Is
positioning.
it worth
for
going for the Wukong
Vladimir.
at this point?
I think they just gave up Dragon for they gave up a. No, they didn't. They didn't.
I mean, they're clumped, which is
Mhm.
good and bad for them. Wukong is hella chunk though.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty good. If they get mid power, they can play for this dragon really easily, and that's what they're gonna do here. Mid power straight down the dragon.
Outside.
Also, if Wukong was to jump into that, he'd probably survive a good initial burst.
Well, I think Wukong should have finished that back instead of killing that creep. That was a
Yeah.
huge mistake, I think.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be here. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Again.
Oh,
And Wukong's teleporting now. He's
So
gonna go
somebody
straight for
said something
Ezreal.
about
Oh, he got
breaking
rooted!
keyboard.
Oh my god.
Wukong got rooted.
Kai'Sa's in the
Oh, and Ezreal's gonna live because of
He
it.
got second ult.
Oh
Kai'Sa
no.
ulted up. Kai'Sa
Wow.
down.
Oh my lord.
Holy
That's a Baron.
Ooh.
Triple kill on Maokai.
Okay. Ezreal was laying out tons of damage though. He's so slippery.
Right. And it's because Wukong wasn't there. I mean, like, that, I think that was just really critical right there. I think that was a mistake. That was, like, really critical, right? When he stopped, I don't know if you guys saw it, but in the minimap, he stopped to hit that cannon, right? He stopped his back to hit that cannon and then pressed back again, but he was only, like, 40% HP. Yeah, he was only 40% HP, so he had to back, and by the time he backed and came back with the TP, the fight was already going. Like, they had to go in, they forced their hand because they're like, okay, we're going in for this dragon. They go in for the dragon, and the fight's already, like, halfway done. Ezreal has his spot because Wukong isn't there to threaten him, and by the time he comes in, it's like Wukong versus the world. They can't combo the ult anymore. Like, with Orianna, it was pretty difficult.
But Charlie still got the dragon.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I mean, but I think it's
But
one of
what
those
did they
like
give
what
up
could
in
have
the
been.
process?
Yeah, what could have been moments there. Like, if he hadn't done that, if he had finished his TP and been like, okay, let's just TP and set up like the best. I mean, also again, his team didn't set up doing any favors. Look at the wards on the map. Like, if there was an ability to get a flank ward somewhere where it wasn't just in the middle of the team fight where they could all see him, and if you notice, Will timed his ult to where the TP landed, he went invisible and then immediately got Maokai snared, which kept him off the Ezreal for even longer. And that's because the only ward he had the TP on was literally in the middle of the river. So I don't think his team did him favors either. In the middle of that chaos, somebody has to be like, oh shit, I'm giving you a different ward. Set up.
Not too slippery at all.
Ooh, pretty good.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, but is it enough? I think the Kai'Sa might die here anyway.
I mean, I think
oh my
when
god, she's gonna kill them
the
all.
Vlad gets here, he's just gonna clean up.
Yeah, I mean, or maybe just the Olaf. I think the Olaf just 1v3 basically at that point.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Will just don't give a fuck anymore.
Okay.
Jesse's like, have you ever, have I ever extended an invitation to the Church of Maokai? Oh no. And
I think I would have rather given the kill to a Maokai.
I mean, I think watching this game, and it's not over yet. GB still, you know, like one big Wukong flank is all it takes, right? So it's definitely not over. But watching this game, like I feel like you feel like individual quality of a lot of the players on GB. I just think that they're kind of off sync. Like we've never seen the Dream combo yet, which you wanted when you picked this dive comp in the first place, right? Haven't seen the Dream combo yet, but you've seen like Steven, like after a funny like almost first blood, like you saw him build up like a fucking 40 CS lead in a heartbeat, and then get on map with a crazy TP on the bot side and kill things, right? You've seen like Aoki make some pretty good dives off the back of like Wukong ults or Hecarim ults. Like you've seen like some of the pieces, but they haven't just like coalesced.
But for sure, we need to see Hecarim charge in, burn some cooldowns, and Lulu be able to, like, I guess keep the fight going long enough for Orianna to pull off the ult.
I mean, I think another thing is, like, I mean, we mentioned it before in the draft, but the Lulu pick is really weird for a lot of reasons, right? But I think it's actually even weird, like, it's weird in the lane, because it doesn't make sense with Kai'Sa, but it's also weird now. Like, when Aoki dove in that moment, Lulu can't dive with you. You can't hold her hand and drag you to the back of the fight. And so, like, she was just kind of like, oh, I guess I'm just going to stick around the core of my team, where my carries who are diving, like, you know, the Wukong and the Kai'Sa are, like, way across, like, 3 screens away from me. Like, there's no way I can reach them. So I think the Lulu here is, like, pretty misguided. You know, it's probably a team call to pick it in the first place, but it's pretty misguided because I just don't know what she can do. It's not really her fault. It's her champion's fault. Oh, no. Her champion in this meta's fault. Or not meta,
whoa,
but
whoa,
Comp's
whoa.
fault.
Remember when
Kai'Sa
I
got
came into
killed
this
in,
game?
like,
you guys were all-
shot again? Oh no, okay.
Remember when I came into this
Oh,
game, you guys
no.
were all like, oh, she does get shot again. Second breakfast is dead. There's no way they win. They should just FF this game.
Huh.
You guys
I
call
didn't
it
say they were
yourself.
dead. I said they weren't in a great spot. But then things happened, Adam, as they
Alright.
tend to.
Looks like they're gonna do the hard cutoff this time. They're tired of Meteos jumping in. They got their 2 tanks, just kind of making sure he can't get anywhere close to the drag pit, and they get the dragon. Sometimes it feels like that's what you need.
Vlad's definitely had plenty of time to scale in.
Yeah, 2
Ezreal's killing people in 2 shots. It's looking really good for second breakfast.
I mean, this Vlad is at 8 CS a minute, right? Like, he's
Yeah, it's
doing
farming.
a great job of farming up.
I mean, honestly, if there's anything you can say about Nick and like how he plays mid lane, like the man farms like a madman. Like that's his like main focus. So like on a champion like Vladimir, if he's unpunished and he's just farming, like you know, feels pretty good. Oh, he just finished his Magi's 8 stacks, but That's what I'm talking about, Adam. Your Twitch chat. Things happened. That fight happened. It shouldn't have happened.
Adam says that he's super proud of Betty White's performance this game, and I'd like to break down his use of the word proud. Did he contribute to it?
Okay.
So
Wukong has a lot of weight pressure. Oh, the TP. Look at the TP. This could be it. It's unscouted. It's unscouted. Does he go up to the Ezreal? Oh, he goes down to the rest of the team.
Hold on. BTL is starting the fight.
No.
Oh. I mean,
Okay.
it's taking a hot... Dude, look at Alki's HP!
Oh my god, he's
Oh, Alki died!
Has a TP, and he's just now TPing, but he's on the other side of the
Oh,
wall.
Will going over the wall.
Flashes
Or
in.
he's done. Oh, this is it.
And this is game.
Yep. GP lost all the carries in that.
Oh, there's no way out. He has the...
I don't know if you can say
Yeah,
a team
Shirley's
that has
gauge or whatever.
Harley and
And by all their
Steven
carries,
up.
I mean
They just walk it down mid. Wait, why don't they just run it down? I guess you can get Baron. Did they have TPs and stuff? I don't know. Maybe. Fine. Safer play, sure.
I love that
Ooh.
low-key flame that Timmy's putting out. They have Steven up and he's like, they lost all their carries.
It's like, and by all their carries, I mean that.
Yeah, and you know, I really like Steven's attempt there. Like that TP was really nice, getting the flank, but I think their vision game just kind of wasn't perfect, right? They didn't know where Ezreal and Vladimir were. The Ezreal and Vladimir were on the top side, and like the fight was on this lower side. And when GB started initiating that fight, it was in the bottom side of the river. The carries weren't even there; they were just segmented off to the left, and that Olaf was way too strong. It took 3 years to kill him. Actually, basically killed Kaisa in the process, and Ezreal finished the job. And like, just super awkward. I think if Steven were able to find the carries there, was able to find the carries, and had some teammates around, it could have been better. Maybe they should have spent more time like looking for a great fight and had Steven just sit in that bush for like 3 years and see what happened. You know, I mean, it's one of the best attempts you can make at this point in the game. It's just, it's pretty difficult. And at this point in the game,
I think
the
right
Mega tanks are
now,
online.
SB has 3 nearly unbreakable tanks.
Yeah, I mean, they got 2 mountains. The Mega tanks are online. Vladimir is online. Ezreal has 5 items, working on his last item. Like, this is getting into insurmountable territory. And it really just depends, like, on Wukong, Hecarim. Like, can we get a gigantic flank combo? Like, the dream has to happen. But I think the dream might not even be enough at this point when Orianna, her build is like, she's pretty weak. I don't know how much AP she has, let's find out. But it can't be that much, like, honestly. Yeah, she has 248 AP at 40 minutes. So it's gonna be really hard. Like, even if you get the combo, I don't know if it's enough to kill. But at least Alki has a lot of power, like he has a lot of items. Kaisa could be the saving grace if they find a great initiation. This might be it. Where's the Kaisa? Can't come in yet. He comes in late. Oh, he gets booped and instantly killed, and that's it for sure.
I think TV should have done differently this game. I mean, they sort of threw when they did that tower dive, but I don't know that that was like. And then that was all she wrote, but.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that tower dive was the the standout moment in which like a throw was like pretty evident, but I think they just misexecuted a lot of fights. Like, they had other opportunities, not just that one place where they kind of threw. They had other opportunities to get some flanks down and stuff like that, and I think in terms of like where people were standing, how much vision they had, how many opportunities like Steven had to like TP like in flanks and stuff like that, he didn't really have perfect opportunities. Oh, my game just froze.
Oh no.
Huh.
But you can still
Can we
zoom
get a
in.
competitive ruling?
Is this a GG? I mean, this is
Is this a
awarded
reset?
game victory,
A
right?
remake?
Why did mine freeze? Too?
Wait, why did it freeze?
Same time.
Alright, we're gonna award a game victory.
Remake.
You know what I'm saying? Question mark.
we did
Can we,
it freeze?
can we chrono break this?
I don't know, it's just frozen. So I'm just gonna ask them if they're done, and if it froze for them. I'm pretty sure it did not freeze for them.
Oh, it's back.
What if I go
It's
back?
Tournament room A is down 3 people, so it looks like it's pretty done.
All right, well, it's frozen, so you know.
Wait, go back.
No,
a
it
second.
came back.
gonna
It's back, guys.
No, Brian, go backwards a second on your
Oh really?
time controls. Oh wait, no, never mind. It froze at the same
Now it's frozen again.
Oh really?
I think that's the end of the game.
Game's God.
Yeah, we're just gonna assume
I think
that
that's a
SB
FF.
won.
FF by
Redo.
second.
That's not a fair end.
Okay, well, GG. I hope they have the end game screen.
Well, I guess
Defeat. I got the defeat thing. We're chilling.
Was it a surrender?
no.
I don't
It
think
just-
so. It
I
just
don't know.
died.
It's
Died.
just hard for both of
It's like-
us.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Okay, let's ask somebody for a post game interview. I guess.
Barry Allen interview.
Get him then. Go into the tournament room B and get him.
Do you want me to get them?
Also, wait, Teddy. Also, ask him or either of you. Ask them. Hey, did the game end normally? Because like it froze on our end, but you know.
Teddy's got it.
Teddy's our man on the scene.
Oh, let me close this one. Is
was-
the stream stopped, Brian?
Huh?
Oh no, we have to.
No, we're
wait.
on the what's it called? Oh wait, the weird Pikmin overlays there, but we're on
I'm
the
just
long
saying, I am now 2-0 on predictions.
one.
Got
Okay.
him. The game ended normally and Nexus exploded.
Okay, strange. All right, is this Barry Allen himself, the Flash, the Great Flash himself? Not the Great Flash himself, actually. Just the Flash. Hello.
What's up?
Hi, Jeff. We're
Hey,
doing
guys, how you
post game
doing?
interviews for lulz, so it's your turn.
Let's
you have
do
any
it.
questions for Jeff? Somebody source questions in Twitch chat, by the way.
I've got a question. When did you feel like the game switched in your favor, especially where you felt confident enough to start like 1v1ing or 2v1ing the good boys?
To be honest, I felt behind. I felt like I was behind most of the game, but I think the turning point was when we were trying to contest the Baron pit, and for some reason, I thought I was going to die to Wukong, but I think I somehow managed to kill him. I don't know how that happened, but that gave me a little bit more confidence, and from that point on, I felt a little bit better and became more aggressive throughout that fight and onwards.
Nice. Did you at any point ever feel like it was possible for a god like yourself to die? Because in the late game of that game, it really didn't feel like it. There's moments you had multiple like 1v3s where they're just beating on you, and it was kind of like to no avail. You had a 1v1 in Wukong in like top river bush near Baron. I think that might be what you're talking about, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
after my third item, I just started building tank, and I was actually just not farming at all. So I think my goal was to just be a tower and to peel for Ezreal and Vlad, basically. So if I did my job to not die or just stand there, then my job is done.
We had some questions like on your draft in general, like specifically like early pick Vladimir. Were you actually like planning to flex the Vladimir, or was it like just straight up mid the entire way through? Or is this too
Sorry,
much
what
team
question
strategy
was
stuff?
it? Flex, Vlad?
Yeah, the Vlad. Were you planning to like flex the Vlad, or is it just a straight up mid pick the whole way through? If this team strategy stuff, you can decline to answer. It's all good.
Yeah, I think it was either going to be. Vlad was definitely one of our top picks mid, so I think we definitely got the picks that we wanted. Minus some of the bans for sure, but Vlad was definitely up there.
Fancy.
Now that Charlie's here, I feel like I can ask my question. Do you ever get like vertigo when you look down at the height of your jungle canyon, or are you pretty comfortable up there?
What?
I almost never not get it.
Did we actually have any Twitch questions that weren't Anne Ray's terrible Twitch question?
How does it feel having such a huge, how does it feel to roleplay a Viking god?
There you go.
How many dragons got stolen from you?
Oh,
Oh,
we got some spice.
Was there a strategy to get Will back in the game, or did you just like it was just a natural caused by his own gameplay, or did y'all even discuss that?
You're Maokai.
I think we made a game time decision to shift up our strategy a little bit. I think we were originally aiming towards a mid-top stronger game or stronger side, but I think as the game progressed, we realized that it would have been more prudent to play stronger on bot. So I was hovering bot a lot more and kind of sacrificing top. As you can see, I think Will, definitely felt that after getting ganked a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. That first solo kill was or almost solo kill was super depressing to watch. Where Steven got away with like a sliver of HP and then Will almost died to creeps coming back into his wave. So that would have tilted me too at that point.
Yeah, I think Wukong was
Biscuits,
definitely the
baby.
biggest threat, and we were just trying to keep him contained. We felt that at some point he was starting to he was starting to get out of hand a little bit. So our main concern was just keeping him off of our carries.
All right. Any other questions? 3, 2, 1. All right. Thanks, Barry Allen, for the perfect post-game interview. Congrats on your win. Want to
Good
know
game.
about
Thanks for having me.
Wait, Barry, there's one last question.
Oh, one last question.
What's it like to have a fat chicken?
Yeah, there we go.
A fat chicken?
Oh no. No. Alright, we're off stream. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
How does it feel to not be playing